Beep bop, beep boop, beep boop. Guys, it's Jafar here coming in with another New World video. Today we're going to be talking about the leaderboards that are coming to the game soon. I'm really excited about that. If you enjoy the video, please give it a like as well as leave a comment. It really helps me out. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And if you would like to check me out on Twitch at Bad Guy from Aladdin, I stream 5 nights a week, playing games like New World, Escape from Tarkov, and Rainbow Six. Without further ado, let's get started. So today I'm on the PTR because I want to show you guys something new coming to New World that I'm really excited about, and that's leaderboards. That's right, guys. Leaderboards are already on the test realm, and to find the leaderboards, simply open up the menus and go to modes, and the leaderboards is right next to the 3v3 arenas. They've got leaderboards for mutated expeditions, faction wars, player versus environment, player versus player, of course, which I'm most excited about, and trade skills for all you crazy miners and crafters out there who just can't help themselves. What is missing, surprisingly, that I don't see here is anything about housing. There is a ranking system built into the housing system, I understand, but I feel like they could probably add more by putting it in the leaderboard section. But it's not here. Maybe they plan to do that. I don't know. At the moment, I don't see anything about it. The leaderboards are broken down in 3 time frames. We've got weekly, monthly, and quarterly, and it conveniently tells you when each time frame ends. So like the weekly leaderboards end in 17 hours. So you can simply click on a category like mutated expeditions, and you can find each different mutated expedition depending on the category. So like if we move to monthly here, you'll see all of the expeditions that have been mutated over the last month. If you look at the weekly, you can see that there's different weeks. So you can look at previous leaderboards. If you want to look at your old, where you stand before, or who in the past. If you want to look at last month and who is doing really well. It's honestly really in-depth, guys, how they have this set up. Some really cool stuff in faction wars. You can actually look at the faction filter here. You got company, faction, and characters. You can actually see how each faction's doing in a category. So you can see that when you go to days governed, the Syndicate have governed the most days in the last month at 152. So if you want to get an idea of the way things are going on a server when it comes to factions, you can take a look at that as well, which I think is fantastic for people because a lot of people have come back to the game recently. People are moving around servers. Obviously, with the fresh starts that just occurred, it's a good way to get an idea of the faction balance of a given server. Player versus environments. When it comes to invasions and trials as categories, and they have their subcategories, the Siren Queen, how many times you've won an invasion, like, again, weekly, quarterly, and you can even come over here to filters, and you can put yourself up against your friends or your company. So if you just want to see how many invasion wins everyone in your company's had and where you stack up in your company. When it comes to player versus player stats, you got outputs, rush. You can look at your wins, player kills, KD ratio. Same with arenas. And, of course, open world PvP, which is really awesome. When it comes to trade skills, it keeps track of how many legendaries people are making. So for those of you crafters out there who are, like, really good at engineering or armoring, it's keeping track of quarterly, weekly, monthly, all of those legendaries. So if you really, like to show off your crafting prowess, it's going to show up in these leaderboards. Guys, so much. There's stats for everything. It's wild. Another really cool thing coming with leaderboards is actually rewards. So if you look down here underneath your character, it says rewards, week 3 this week. I don't know what those rewards are in particular. I have seen some skins. So I can say that. I have seen, the last time I looked at this, some skins underneath the rewards for some players. I think it was mutated expeditions. And that's everything that I have been able to find about the leaderboards in its current state. Obviously, it's the PTR, so things can change. I don't know what the final product will look like, but it looks pretty fleshed out at this point, guys. And I wouldn't be surprised if we hear an announcement about this being introduced in the next major patch, because it's kind of a complete thing. It looks pretty darn complete to me. I'm pretty darn excited, guys. Let me know down in the comments section what you're most excited about when it comes to these leaderboards, and anything that's not in the leaderboards you might want to see them track or make a leaderboard for. Would love to hear your thoughts and opinions, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. If you made it to the end of the video, you're a freaking legend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And also, please follow me on Twitter and twitch.tv. Later.